Hello everybody, and I hope you're all doing well. For the next couple of days I am going to be spending some time up in St Andrews, and this morning I am actually down at West Sands Beach in St Andrews, and I'm not going to lie, it is absolutely Baltic and the wind is blowing an absolute howler. So it's about 20 minutes or so to sunrise, so I'm going to go for a wander about the beach, see if I can find myself a composition and try and stick with it, and then we'll see what happens with the light as the time goes on, and maybe take a wee pop up to the castle and stuff and kind of make the best of that morning golden light as such. So first things first, going to get out here, get wrapped up and find myself a first composition for the morning. Right, so now on the beach, and it's so peaceful, like there's not a single person about, and the wind's actually died down because I'm behind the sand dunes. The sand's so flat, there's not a single footprint in it, and it's just stunning, absolutely stunning. I don't think the sunrise is going to be much. The reason being is because there's quite a big bank of cloud out to sea. I'm not really that bothered, to be honest. I'm actually just enjoying nobody here, so I'm going to go for a wander about, see if I can find anything, and if not, then I'm just going to enjoy being here, to be honest. See what we've got. Right, so the sun is just going to be rising over this way, and I found my first composition, which is really minimalist, to be honest. It's just a log which is kind of half buried in the sand. It's obviously been washed up. There isn't a foot mark in the sand. Everything's really just calm, to be honest. So as I said, it's very, very minimalist. So when the sun rises, I'm hoping to get a bit of side light onto the sand below me here and onto the side of the log, and hopefully make the scene a wee bit more interesting. After that, I've noticed that the moon is actually setting just behind the sand dunes there, so I think that's calling for a shot as well, depending on how quickly it sets. So hang about for another couple of minutes till the sun comes up and get this taken. Never going to believe this. Literally 2 minutes to sunset, and a dog has just ran all over my composition. Just appeared out of nowhere, straight in front of the log, footprints everywhere. Unbelievable. So I've got two choices. I can either stick with this and Photoshop them out, or go and find something else. So I think I'm going to go and find something else. That's disappointing because I really liked that. Him and his dog. Him there. Right, better go and find something else quickly. Right, so after that disaster, I am now just using the shapes in the sand. It's really quite wet there as well, so when the sun comes up we should hopefully get a nice kind of reflection of the light on the sand. And it just so happens that the sun hopefully should be coming up right in the middle of my scene, so I think I'm going to go for a wide angle 16:9 panel sort of shot. It's not the best, I'll be honest, but as I said, I'm just enjoying being out here. I'm pretty sickened with that last one, to be honest. These things happen, so stand here and then we'll take another wee wander along once the sun comes up and see what we can get. So as you can see, the sun is well and truly up behind me, and I've just been kind of walking about this kind of sort of 100 yard area, just taking a few photographs with the sun in the background and some beautiful shapes in the sand in the foreground. So I reckon that's me. The light's becoming quite harsh we've probably got about an hour or so worth of golden light. So I might take a wee drive around, maybe up to St Andrews Castle, and just see if there's anything there that could be had. And if not, I'm not bothered. I'm going to head over to Anstruther and St Maurins this afternoon. It's to get really quite windy, so hopefully get me some wave shots if it's windy enough. So I'm going to head over there. But it's been a good morning so far. I've enjoyed it. Apart from that dog ruining my composition, other than that, can't argue. So we took a little pop over to St Maurins, but I'll be honest, the light wasn't great. We just had a wee wander about. So what we noticed the way back is that the tide was coming in, so the waves were quite big. So we've decided to take a wee pop down just towards the old course and see if we can get a picture of some of these waves coming in, because some of them are really, really nice. So I'm going to try and get a picture of the kind of broader landscape, and I'll also try and maybe single out a couple as well and try and get the patterns of the waves as they break. So I'm going to stand about here for 5 or 10 minutes or so, and there's plenty about, as you can see, so hopefully get a couple of decent shots. Right, so that went pretty well. Couple of nice shots there. Sun's going down in about an hour or so, so I'm going to head back up to the caravan, and there's a lovely spot just from the cliff that overlooks the East Sands beach as well as the town of St Andrews. So a kind of panorama shot. It should be a nice image for there if we get some good light. And looking at the way the sky is just now, it should be looking pretty good. So I'm going to head up there just now and see if we can get a picture for sunset. So I've just perched myself on top of the cliff here. I've got St Andrews in the background and some nice rocks there in the foreground. So I'm just going to stand and shoot it as the light gets a bit better. It's starting to go a nice purple magenta colour as well, which is really nice. So I'm bracketing my exposures just to make sure I can get all the detail in the highlights and the shadows. So I'll stand here for another couple of minutes, and then after that I'm going to get back and get ready and head out for some dinner and some drinks. So that turned out really well. Got some really nice light there as well, which is good. So that's me pretty much done for the day. I'm going to head back to the caravan, get changed, and then I'm going to head out to the Old Course Hotel for some tea. But I've had a really enjoyable day. It's been a bit cold, but I'm really glad we get some nice shots. So if you enjoyed the video, then please remember to give it a like. And if you want to see some more, then please remember to subscribe as well. So thanks very much everybody, and I'll see you all later.